Today in the Lefebvre HR and Employment Law podcast, we're discussing an upcoming change to immigration law, specifically the requirement for right-to-work checks. It is unlawful to employ an illegal migrant worker who does not have the appropriate immigration status to work in the UK, or who is in breach of any of their conditions of entry into the country. Employers who unlawfully do so will be subject to a system of civil penalties unless they undertake specified document checks of any prospective employee at the point of recruitment to ensure that they are not disqualified from carrying out the work due to a lack of immigration permission. Currently, these right-to-work checks are required only in respect of employees who are employed under a contract of employment, service or apprenticeship, or if an employer holds a sponsorship licence. However, the government plans to extend the illegal working regime to employers of all types of worker, including gig economy, casual and zero-hours workers. It has now published an amendment paper to the Border Security, Asylum and Immigration Bill, which is currently progressing through Parliament. Under draft provisions in the amendment paper, which will be subject to consultation, the requirement will apply to individuals engaged under any type of contract or working pattern, including non-employee workers, subcontractors, and online job matching platforms, which provide details of an individual who is a service provider to potential clients or customers. The impact of the proposed amendments is potentially far-reaching and would mean that employers in many other sectors and services will be legally required to carry out right-to-work checks and will be liable for any illegal working and any subsequent civil penalty in relation to such wider categories of workers. In addition, the draft provisions clarify that liability for a civil penalty for illegal working will be extended to any person who is providing work or services, including where there is no contractual relationship between the business and the individual, and even where the business does not know the individual is providing the work or services. The bill is expected to be passed during this parliamentary session, and we will keep you updated with developments. Look out for further episodes in this series to stay up to date on all things HR and employment law related.